Looking for a suspect or suspects responsible for another shooting at a student housing complex. Good evening. I'm Joey Parker.
And I'm Marissa Hollowed. This latest one happened near the Cottages on East Nifong yesterday morning. Police say a party was going on when someone fired multiple shots in the parking lot. No one was hurt, but a bullet went through a nearby window. 4 cars were also hit. Now, some students who live in the area tell us the shooting is unsettling. It makes them feel unsafe. And police tell us they've had no cooperation in the investigation.
Today, ABC 17's Heather Horrigan found out even though it was the first shooting at the Cottages, that's certainly not the case for Aspen Heights, which is right across the street. It's just the latest in a number of shootings at several student housing complexes. Heather?
Yeah, just since this past August, there have been 2 shootings at Aspen Heights, and just a couple of blocks down this by the Den is where there were several other shootings. So today I talked with students. I took a look at the student housing numbers, the 911 numbers of student housing complexes, to see which ones are the safest. Gates, alarms, and locks, but shootings and burglaries are still happening where students live in Columbia.
The shootings are more surprising to me. The break-ins, not so much.
The East Campus neighborhood saw a string of break-ins last year. Since September, 3 rapes were reported in that area.
I would assume that more of the dangerous crime would be downtown, just something that you would assume.
But according to 911 numbers, that's not the case for student housing. The majority of calls come from the complexes in southeast Columbia. Aspen Heights having the most calls by a landslide at 86 emergency calls since August. The Cottages at 19 and the Den having 25. The Domain off of Highway 63 has had 16 calls, the Grove 3, and the Lost downtown having 29.
If I was choosing between the Grove and Aspen Heights with the numbers, I would probably go with the Grove just to try and make it easier on myself so there were less of a chance of something happening.
These numbers show regardless of where students live in Columbia, crime can happen anywhere. Something students tell me they are aware of.
There's safety problems everywhere, and that you just have to be safe yourself.
While others would like to see more done about this issue.
I think that most apartment complexes should just tighten up a little bit on security.
Now, I did reach out to the Columbia Police Department to get their input about these numbers, but they did never get back to me.
Okay, Heather, thanks. And right now, there are no suspect descriptions for the shooting at the Cottages. Tonight.